Yo, Henry Average Slo-Pitch. Today we're getting a chance to bring you the all-new 2025 13-inch one-piece Tantrum. This is a balanced model. Obviously, longer barrel than the first one-piece they dropped of the year, which was the Gray Canal Tantrum. There was a 12.75 that Smash Sports dropped, and Easton in this current line that's dropping, I believe it's March 8th, whatever that Thursday is, it has a 12.75 barrel loaded one-piece. So either way, we're gonna let this wind die down a little bit as we get set up. It's supposed to die down by the time the sun drops. Once that's done, we'll get the 52s for you. Pro-Ms, go back to the house, final compression, final thoughts. All right, let's see where our 13-inch balanced Tantrum starting at compression-wise. Let that get to 0. And a nice starting point right there, 275. We'll get out there, 52s, Pro-Ms, followed by final compression, final thoughts.
All right, guys, bring you the Easton Tantrum 13-inch barrel, 26-ounce sticker weight, balanced right here. See what we got.
90 miles per hour. 90 miles per hour. 89 miles per hour.
Yeah.
85 miles per hour.
Initial thoughts. It's definitely a lot more stiffness when it comes to the barrel. It's not as soft as most of the traditional Tantrums have felt in the past years that we've been swinging them. But I mean, it's a lot more comfortable. I've never been a big fan of one-piece bats, but it's got good pop, it's got good feel, it's got good forgiveness. And with the 52s, it's been pretty forgiving so far.
86 miles per hour.
Ha! Fair ball! Single courtesy!
91 miles per hour.
That'll wrap it up for the 52s right here. Again, good forgiveness when it comes to this bat. In my opinion, not the best when it comes to the 52s, but still not too bad. It feels pretty good when it comes to the 52s. We're gonna move on to Pro-Ms and see what we got.
All right, again, 13-inch balanced one piece. We're gonna start with the 52s, then we'll hop over to Pro-Ms.
92 miles per hour.
Yeah, that's what we've gotten used to. Really with all the Tantrums we swung this year and really in the past is they're definitely built for obviously Pro-Ms. I mean, all you triple T bats are, but they've had a little bit of a softer barrel at times. But what's nice about that is you may not get the high exit velos and the great feedback from the 52s, but the ball still carries really well. And then what's kind of nice about that is you get a lot of the compression here where it feels softer in the sweet spot, which is where you lose some of that feedback with 52s. But as soon as you catch it high or low, the barrel's still, it's stiff because you missed it, but that stiff barrel helps compress the softer ball and you still get good carry.
95 miles per hour.
I think that was a little low sweet spot because, again, it was that little bit of a stiffer feel.
100 miles per hour.
Yeah, and then that was the sweet spot because, again, the reverse of what you would expect with like the Pro-Ms, you get that, the sweet spot feels softer and you get that kind of, it jumps off well as long as you're not over compressing that barrel.
99 miles per hour. 102 miles per hour.
Yeah, so again, we've already talked about it, but good performance with the 52s. You just, if you're gonna end up using it, just know it's gonna be a little bit of a mixed feedback because of the type of barrel. But again, it's designed for Pro-Ms, but still a good option there. You saw the performance. We'll talk about more in the final thoughts. Let's hop over to Pro-Ms.
All right, guys, moving on to the Pro-Ms. We got the 13-inch Tantrum, 26-ounce sticker weight, 13-inch barrel balanced. Let's see what we got here.
91 miles per hour. 92 miles per hour. 97 miles per hour.
I'll be out of here in 40 minutes.
99 miles per hour. 94 miles per hour.
Okay, guys, initial thoughts. I mean, most of the Tantrums have always sounded very good. This one right here is definitely not as soft as some of the Tantrums we've swung in the past. I guess if I had to say, whenever it comes to that soft feel that you've come to expect from Tantrum, this is not it. I like this a lot better. But if you like the soft feel, this might not be the play. I mean, it's still a very, very good bat. It sounds good and it feels good. Good option right here if you'd like the stiffer barrel.
83 miles per hour. 74 miles per hour.
Uncarried.
80 miles per hour. 73 miles per hour.
That felt good.
All right, our Pro-Ms, let's see.
100 miles per hour.
Okay. Okay.
106 miles per hour.
Yeah, obviously exactly what we expected. Swap over, and the bat feels and performs the way it's supposed to with the Pro-Ms, because that's what it's built for. So again, if you have to play, let's say, a league with 52s, but you want a bat you can use for that, and then go play tournaments, because of how this performs with the Pro-Ms, I'd be fine with the kind of the mixed bag of feedback for this to be your kind of tournament bat for the Pro-M type balls.
107 miles per hour.
Whew, that's got to be the sweet spot. I mean, feedback-wise, sound-wise, feels real good there. I will say, if you are somebody, again, I don't swing a lot of balance bats. I just haven't been a huge fan of them. Don't mind them, but for me, this is a 26 ounce. So being a 26 balance, it definitely feels a little light. But from even the guys who have swung it, they've said, and Junior swings 26s. I think PK swung it also, I forget who else swung it. But anyways, they said it does feel a little light. So if you're somebody who likes a balanced bat, but you want that heavier feel, it may be worth going up a weight. But if you're used to swinging kind of that 26 balance from especially Easton, Mike and Worth, whatever, you can probably stick with your normal weight. So just kind of keep that in mind as well.
108 miles per hour.
Whew, that felt good.
99 miles per hour.
Whew. Whew. Well, we're gonna call that good, Junior. That's gonna do it for the 13 balance. Again, it feels great. It's what you've expected from kind of that Tantrum performance. Again, it's nice to have the one-piece balance. I think that stiffer kind of feel from the one-piece mixed with the balance, no end load, still lets you get a lot of good pop while being able to easily control this thing. Found it super easy to kind of keep the ball level, cut it, and then when we want to lift, pretty easy, honestly. Again, I'm not a huge balance person, so a little bit of getting used to there, but definitely a good option. Just remember, if you're somebody who likes that heavier feel, to me it feels a little bit lighter, but again, I normally swing 27 anyways, so we'll scale it, see what it's out there, but stay tuned for the final thoughts. All right, let's see where our 26 ounce balanced Tantrum one-piece test at. We're sitting at 25.96, so honestly, pretty much spot on. 0.04 ounces under sticker. Nothing to worry about there. I'd go kind of with the weight you normally swing. All right, let's see where our 13-inch one-piece balanced Tantrum finished at. If I remember correctly, it started right at like 270. So there was some wiggle room there, but still with how good it felt, we ended up going 30 52s and about 40 to 50 Pro-M. So we're sitting between 70 and 80 total swings. Let that sit at 0. Yeah, and that's what we like to see, pretty much at 260. So definitely some wiggle room. Definitely doesn't really need more swings. We'll talk about it more in the final thoughts. All right, that's going to wrap it up for our Easton Tantrum 13-inch barrel one-piece balanced model. And this one, for me, I'm not a big balance fan, but this one felt great, even at the 26 sticker weight. It doesn't feel overly light. I mean, obviously, for me, I would go with the 27, but it does feel like a traditional balance, which I think is great. There's a lot of models these days we've been swinging that kind of feel mid-loaded, almost slightly end-loaded. And if you're somebody who wants that traditional balance feel, obviously not ideal. You saw the 52 performance, not a top option for 52s, but still you get good performance. You just kind of miss out on some of that feedback, which I think is really important to some guys. But either way, it's obviously a USSSA bat. Easton knows what they're doing on that end of it, and this Tantrum is obviously designed for the Pro-Ms, as you saw there in the video. Performed great off the sweet spot, had good forgiveness. Everyone kind of that swung it liked it, and it gave you awesome performance straight out of the wrapper. Even for starting at 270, I don't think this really needed any swings to be game ready. And even better than that, we saw with the compression piece, it's still sitting at 260, I think is what it was at. So has plenty of wiggle room. Looking in the paint, I don't even see any web starting yet. So you could definitely throw a whole bunch more swings on this one. A little different than what we've seen with the two pieces this year of the Tantrum line. But either way, you can grab this one, game it immediately, grab this one, BP it some, whatever it is. I still wouldn't throw a ton of swings on it because with how good it is, you might as well let it last as long as possible. But great option from them. Glad they kind of came out with the one-piece balance. I think this is going to be a fan favorite for a lot of people who don't want that loaded one-piece option. And with the 13-inch barrel, I think it's going to suit quite a few players out there as well. So with that being said, this dropped on March 6th over on Easton's website and Headbanger Sports website. Don't have a discount code for you on Easton, but if you go to headbangersports.com, discount code ADS is going to get you the best price on this one. Or you can reach out to me and I can help get you squared away. Easiest way to do that, down in the description of the video in the link tree, you'll see a link to averagedudeslowpitch.com that has a bunch of contact info for us. The contact info is also in the link tree link itself. And it's also got a bunch of discount codes, links, things like that to get you the best pricing on whatever gear it is you might need. So if you decide maybe the Tantrum line's not the way you want to go, you can find discounts for the other brands, other bats, things like that down there. Or obviously if you decide maybe you want a different one of the new Tantrums as well, reach out to us. We'll help get you squared away. But these, like I said, available on multiple sites. If you can't find a discount code for the site you're looking for this on, reach out. We'll get you squared away. I'm sure we can find someone who has a code or some way to get you the best price possible. But with that being said, another great option. It's great to see a bat performing this way that's also holding compression, which I think is going to make a lot of people really happy with this one, especially from what we saw with kind of the initial OG Tantrums kind of failing pretty quick. They've obviously continued to progress and make the compression side better while not losing anything on the performance side. So go ahead, head over to averagedudeslowpitch.com, take a look at the rankings, see where we've got this one, all the other bats. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, reach out, drop in the comments, whatever it might be. Either way, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Have a great day.